Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the main concept of English grammar, that is tenses. Before we start, I have written few examples. The first one is my uncle reads a newspaper. Over here, what is the action? What the uncle is doing? He is reading the newspaper. So read is a verb over here. Similarly, in the second sentence, Ankit plays football. So what action Ankit is doing? Ankit is playing football. So plays will come out as a action. Likewise, my mother cooks delicious food. So what action is being performed by the mother is cooked. She is cooking. So cooks over here will come out as an action word. So that we can say, what are verbs? Verbs are the action words. The words which tells what action is being performed. They are called as verbs. Now moving back to the tenses. What are tenses? From tenses we come to know about the time of action. When an action is performed, either it is in the present tense, that is the action done now, past tense, action which has been performed yesterday, or the future action which we will perform tomorrow. Clear? So in order to form a sentence, we have to follow a specific structure. Structure of a sentence. What is a structure? When we talk about the simple present tense, we will start the sentence using he, she, it, or the name of any person. These are called as subject. Clear? So when the subject is in singular, over here we are talking about one person or a thing at a time. Like he, she, only one person or a thing we are talking about. Whenever the subject is in singular, in that case we will use verb first form plus s or es. Clear? Similarly, when the verb is in plural, if we are starting the sentence with I, we, you, or they, in that case, when we are talking about the simple present tense, we will use verb first form but without s or es. It will be more clear with the help of example. For example, I have been told to make the sentence using the verb read. I have used singular subject like he. He reads a book. Similarly, if I use the same verb to form a sentence with a plural, you read a book. Clear? So when the subject is singular, we have to use s form of the verb. When the subject is plural, we have to use the verb without s form. Similarly, if I have to form the sentence using the next verb, that is walk. She walks to school and they walk to office. That is singular and plural. S form without s form. And both are in the simple present tense. Clear? To make the form of the verb more clear, you have to do the drilling on the forms of the verb, which I have sent you. Try to drill it every day after every interval so that you are able to convert the sentences into various forms. Now moving ahead. Over here, I have written the three forms of tenses, that is present, past and future. When we talk about the present tense, I have written the structure as I have discussed. We will form the sentence using subject plus verb first form plus s or es plus object. Object means, for example, if I have used the sentence he plays football, so football will comes out an object. Clear? So when we talk about the simple past tense, when we convert the sentences into simple past, we have to follow the structure as subject plus verb second form plus object. And when we convert it into future, we will be using subject plus will, shall plus verb first form plus object. So I'm making the sentence using the words